Today student reporter took a trip of a lifetime over the break. And one Flagstaff man is bringing Hawaiian tradition to northern Arizona. Good evening and welcome to NAZ Today. I'm Kyle Benedict. Thanks for joining us. Our top story tonight, the Coconino County Sheriff's Office is looking for a missing woman by the name of Trudy Lawson. Lawson was last seen 4 days ago at her home, but her family hasn't heard from her since then. Lawson is 51 years old and has blue eyes with brown hair. Last the family heard, she was heading down to Phoenix, and she is supposedly traveling in a gray 2004 GMC Yukon. If you have any information on Trudy Lawson, please contact the Coconino County Sheriff's Office. Three family members are in custody today after Apache law enforcement officers served warrants Tuesday on several businesses and residences connected with the suspects.
The Arizona Department of Liquor License and Control executed search warrants on the residence of Gary McDonald, Cody McDonald, and his wife Ty McDonald. 3 liquor establishments owned by Gary McDonald, one being the Red Barn, the other Lee's Liquor in the High Country Tavern, as well as a car wash named Mike Car Wash, owned by Gary McDonald, Cody McDonald, and Ty McDonald. As a result of a search of that property, we found several firearms, approximately 15 grams of cocaine, 4 grams of methamphetamine, and various types of drug paraphernalia.
More than 40 Apache County law enforcement officers from 4 different agencies were involved in this investigation. Commander Lance Spivey says this investigation couldn't have been completed without the efforts and collaboration of those involved.
It was through the collaborative efforts of the Apache County Sheriff's Office, Accent, and the Arizona Department of Public Safety and Department of Liquor Licenses and Control that made this operation a success. Without their help, it would have been difficult to complete this type of investigation.
All 3 suspects are in custody and face multiple charges of drug possession, weapons offenses, and money laundering, along with other offenses. Well, switching gears, over our very own Tressa Tudrick over the break took part in a Netherlands-based reality show. All You Need Is Love. That's the name of the show, which airs weekly and specializes in reuniting separated families and lovers. Tressa Tudrick and her boyfriend Don Brouwers were contestants on this show for their yearly holiday special.
En dat is?
Tressa.
Tressa.
Ja.
You may recognize student reporter Tressa Tudrick from her many appearances on NAU TV. Most recently, she made her international TV debut in the Netherlands. The show, All You Need Is Love, selected Tudrick from thousands of applicants.
The chance to see Don, way sooner than we planned, this is great, and he has no idea. It's even better.
She took the first plane to the Netherlands, where she met the host of the program.
Oh, are you Tressa Tudrick, the one that's in love with Don Brouwers?
Incredibly, family and friends managed to keep the reunion a surprise.
And then the doorbell rang. And then Robertson Ring, the host from the show, was walking in. And at that point I knew, oh, that's the show. That's All You Need Is Love.
And sure enough, Don's just sitting there oh, this isn't happening. This is really happening, but he's in disbelief about it.
Your friends are worried because you're talking and thinking about that girl every day, and you didn't see each other for 6 months. So what's going to happen? I'm yeah, I don't know. And he's well, I have a surprise. She's here outside of your house. He's go have a look.
For millions of viewers, though, this is the money shot.
And she started screaming that. So I started running. To look back at that is just the most perfect thing there is.
The couple, who met at a summer workshop at Northern Arizona University, made their appearance on the reality show. They then spent quality time together, visiting castles and canals and goofing off. Both Tudrick and Brouwers say that the reality show did nothing to improve their relationship. That part, they say, is solid. But they do agree that all you need is love.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For NAZ Today, I'm Kimberly Kraft.
When we come back, find out about the long journey one NAU student took after graduating high school.
Hi, I'm Terry Markson. As seasons change, so does the inventory at Terry Markson Chevrolet Cadillac. But before we make room for the 2014 Cadillacs, we've still got a huge selection of brand new 2013s to choose from. Models like the powerful CTS, the ATS voted 2013 Car of the Year, the popular SRX crossover, and Cadillac's crown jewel, the Escalade. You can always count on our same relaxed, no pressure environment. Terry Markson Chevrolet Cadillac, real hometown value.
Regular maintenance and inspection are important to the overall health in your car. Check coolant levels to see if you're low on coolant and recognize that overheating may be caused by a low coolant level. Regular maintenance calls are necessary to ensure your vehicle is performing efficiently.
This week's car tip was brought to you by Terry Markson Chevrolet Cadillac, located on Highway 66.
Welcome back. Well, we're just getting this in. Coconino County Sheriff's officers responded to a one-vehicle crash on Townsend-Winona Road. A motorcycle traveling south left the road and then hit an APS pole. The crash killed the driver. The name of the driver has not been released. It's pending investigation. We'll have more on this coming up tomorrow on NAZ Today. Well, moving on, the February issue of Sunset Magazine hit the newsstand shelves, featuring Flagstaff as one of the West's best place to live.
Most of us who live here choose Flagstaff for our great environment. It's a vibrant community with a great mix of arts and culture, tremendous university, great community college. The outdoor recreation is abundant and incomparable.
Flagstaff, Arizona was listed as the best place to finally be free and was regarded as one of the best places to live in the American West.
A lot of young talent choose Flagstaff because of our university, because of our very diverse group of businesses. There's just a lot going on here to be really excited about. It's a great place to live.
The article explores Flagstaff's outdoor activities, closeness to the Grand Canyon, and because the average age of a resident is 27, youth culture.
It's an honor to be named one of the best places to live in the Rocky Mountain West, and in general, it's not the first accolade we've had along that line, but we'll take it, and we're very excited.
Durango, Colorado, Cambria, California, and Corvallis, Oregon were also featured. For NAZ Today, I'm Sierra Ferguson.
A Hawaiian native is bringing island traditions to the mountains of Flagstaff. NAZ Today's Imani Payne got to check out Patrick Ahoye's unique business.
Meet Patrick Anoihi, the owner of Volcano Ukuleles here in Flagstaff. The Hawaiian native who has been playing ukulele for more than half a century now got his start by jamming with friends and neighbors on the porch of his family home at the age of 13. He recently moved to Flagstaff to be with his wife Paula, who he met online, while their son Paul helped bring his business from the Big Island down to the mountain town.
It's very exciting that they sold their home. They got here in August. My dad Patrick calls Flagstaff Paradise number 2.
I've made over 50 ukuleles or more, and I'll continue making it here in Flagstaff.
Although they work extremely long hours every day sanding, sculpting, and shaping their high-in-demand instruments, Patrick explains why it still brings him joy.
And I want to make as many people enjoy the ukulele, have fun, and have jam sessions. In Hawaii, we call it kanikapila.
It's just a fun time to get the community together here in Flagstaff.
And over here, I think the interest is much more because I'm not sure, but I like to say that I may be the first Native Hawaii instructor, builder that ever came to Flagstaff. I guarantee anyone who takes a lesson from me, in the first lesson they'll play 1 song or 2 songs in 1 lesson.
The father-son duo participates in the Flagstaff program Young Jammers to help spark kids' interest in music, but hope to one day expand their business across Arizona.
I want to make Flagstaff the ukulele center of Arizona if I can. And next year we plan on having all the ukulele festival right here in Flagstaff.
I even got the chance to learn a few tunes from the great himself. For NAZ Today, with videographer Will Purnell, I'm Imani Payne.
Well, we'll go now from one man starting a local business to one student who embarked on one long journey. Now, when many people turn 18, they usually focus on starting the next chapter of their life. Well, before one NAU student could do that, he rode off on his bike for a trip that took him 37 days.
My name is Matt Riggins. I'm 19 from San Francisco, California. My original idea was I'm just going to ride my bike home from Canada. And it turned into something else. It was about just over 2,000 miles, the route I did, and I started in Nanaimo, Canada, which is on Vancouver Island, and I ended in the border of Mexico in San Diego. It was kind of like the young man's journey. I just wanted to see what I could do if I really challenged myself. It was something I'd never even thought was possible and I'd never done before. So I figured, what can I lose? So there was times at the beginning when I thought about quitting, basically because like from Nanaimo, Canada, all the way down to, I'd say Astoria, Oregon, which is just on the northern border, I saw almost zero cyclists, so I felt really alone, because not only am I doing the trip alone, but like nobody else is doing what I'm doing, and it kind of just wears on you after a while. When you're alone for this long and like cycling all day, every day, and that's all you're doing, it gives you a lot of time to think. Days where it's like 99 degrees out and you're just so incredibly hot, just wears down on you. Parts where it's pouring rain for days on end and you're just never dry and you just want to quit so bad. One of my favorite things to say about the trip is keep the ocean on your right, don't stop pedaling, and eventually you'll get there. You can conquer anything, it's just, you gotta take it day by day.
I'm student forecaster Brooke Calla. Thanks for joining us. We had a little bit of cloud cover this morning, but those clouds cleared out to keep it nice, warm, and dry for us here in Flagstaff with a mid 50 degrees temperature today. But that temperature will drop tonight as we will hit 20 degrees, mostly clear skies. But those skies will begin to get more cloudy as we hit the mid-40s tomorrow. Like I said, we were mid-50s today. We'll hit the mid-40s tomorrow. We are losing temperature. With a chilly northerly breeze coming in, it will get a little cooler. All right, now for your statewide temperatures, we have 62 in Kingman, 71 in Lake Havasu, 58 Prescott. Like I said, 45 here in Prescott, or in Flagstaff, 60 in Sedona, and 75 down there in Phoenix. All right, for your 5-day forecast, temperatures will begin to lower for the rest of the week, but throughout the weekend, we will get temperatures rising back up again to the mid-50s. And then for your Sedona 5-day forecast, it will be nice down there. I would suggest going down there over the weekend, maybe get some nice tan in, as it will hit 60s, the high 60s throughout the weekend. All right, well, that's your weather for today. Back to you at the desk, Kyle.
Thanks for that weather update, Brooke. Looks like that warm trend just continues here, and we continue that dry spell across the state. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight at NAZ Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back here, same time, same place. Have a good evening.